fact that we will have to feed 9 billion people by 2050 means we're going to have to produce a lot more food.
People take it granted that safe, nutritious, and healthy food will continue to come to the supermarkets.
We're going to need to produce more with less, and that will require a big change to the way that we manage farming and food production. We started the New Vision for Agriculture in 2009 with 17 global companies that were concerned about the issue of global food sustainability. It basically says that agriculture should make a positive contribution to three things: food security, environmental sustainability, and economic opportunity. And part of the message of the vision is that you can't sacrifice one for the other, which we have sometimes done in the past. We have to start with farmers and put the farmers at the center of this whole effort.
The Institute of Global Harmony is an experimental study designed to create an educational paradigm to the benefit of all mankind. At the Institute of Global Harmony, we achieve success through a synergistic participation of all our members, and it is this participation which teaches that harmony is the key to the success of all. This is a harmony seen in all forms of life, and it is a truth that is taught to us by all nature. This is a lesson that we must teach ourselves while there's still time. However, in seeing what little time we may have, some demonstrate a lack of motivation to do what is necessary to create this harmony in modern-day society. It is at IGH that we are building an environment to teach this harmony, and it is this educational paradigm we seek for global harmony.
The next great investment is the investment in the human mind. The technology already exists, and the sources of energy are inexhaustible. All we need is a cooperative marketing system to bring it to fruition. These will be the goals of an educational paradigm shift established by the Institute of Global Harmony. The goals shared by every student and every advisor who join our synergy. And we invite you to join that synergy.
People always forget the farmer. They always be respect when people become hungry.
Chúng tôi làm nông người làm nông nó vất vả lắm. Nên làm cà phê nó vất vả. Nông nghiệp Việt Nam bây giờ làm vẫn còn là manh mún, tức là sẽ nhỏ quá. Khuyến cáo để cho làm sao tức là thế hệ sau nó còn làm nữa, kể ra cũng khó. Tức là bởi vì nếu như làm manh mún cà phê, vì ra mỗi hộ được có vài xào làm nó ít quá thì người ta sẽ bỏ. Thế cho nên muốn các con nó sướng hơn mình một tí, nó sướng hơn mình. Thế thôi.
In Vietnam, nobody want to invest into agriculture. So it means that the infrastructure is very poor, the technology is very backward, and farmer cannot connect to the market.
There was a recognition that we were going to need a really profound change in the way that we manage our food systems. We need to really get everyone working together because nobody's connecting the dots.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you all for the public-private partnership meeting.
So we bring these stakeholders together to define some shared priorities. Things that the government genuinely has prioritized on a national level and that business is interested in on a commercial basis, and that the NGOs and the farmers also feel are a priority.
What we are doing in this task force is helping to link farmers with the market.
There are not any way to help them if they not connect between farmer and trader and another business to set up a whole commodity channel.
If somehow we start to bring them into groups, we will be able to provide them integrated training and help them in terms of improving their yield, in terms of improving their cost.
One group we got the demo plot to show only the best practice with very practical. They can share experience each other directly in the field, and they also can very easy to recognize what is problem, and they can identify together.
Cái kiến thức nhất là khi mình xay xong mình lấy cái vỏ. Mình lấy cái vỏ rồi mình ủ như vậy, rồi mình ủ như thế nào cho nó đúng cách rồi và bỏ như thế nào để cho nó giảm lượng phân hóa học á thì mình theo.
For farmer, one thing came out very clearly: by just reducing the usage of fertilizers, chemicals, and water, from an income point of view, farmer income is increasing from $500 to $1,000. When it comes to a company like Nestle, there is a very, very important benefit for us that we ensure that one of our key sourcing of coffee continues.
Not only is it good for our business, but you see the benefits going down to the poorest of poor people.
Our endeavors are to provide these types of technology to third world and community class farmers. By providing these renovating technologies to over 11 countries worldwide, we will establish a resource-based economy and create a new system of marketing agriculture and continuously increase the diversity of this application to many other products and services. These opportunities will begin in India under the applications of NGOs like Greenpeace and many Indian companies who seek a joint venture to renovate the technology of their products that they market. In a short period of time, this will quickly inspire the advancement of Indian civilization and the standard of living.
And a lot of action and coordination among all parts of society, including the consumer.
The final consumer can make everything change. I mean, the final consumer is you and me. We put all this in our stomach. We have the right to know where it's coming from and how it has been produced. But because there's not the pressure, or maybe not the interest yet from the final consumer, it's not happening.
So I think through this discussion, hopefully it will crystallize as quickly as possible in everybody's mind, and people will act differently in future, and not very long future, hopefully. Otherwise it will be too little, too late.
Maybe it's a drop in the big ocean, but at least it's a drop.
It will take a multi-generational effort to solve. And this is one small piece of the puzzle, but we feel it is a really crucial piece of the puzzle that connects many other pieces.
What we need to have is focus, dedication, and continuous passion.
The New Vision has grown really rapidly to be a network of leaders all over the world and represents the direction that everyone wants to go.
This begins an era of investment in the development of the human mind. And this development is achieved in a state of harmony. A harmony which is inspired by our synergistic awareness of each other. We invite you to join our synergy. This is the Institute of Global Harmony. This gives birth to the socially responsible citizen of a united federation of Earth.
A socially responsible person is one who is sensitive toward fellow human beings and the environment, so that the society as well as the environment is sustained. The sustaining principle is one that must not change with space, time, or human mind. It is an experiment to explore a collective teaching and learning experience that will create future generations of people who believe of their own accord in the dictum that the only way to live a life of happiness and without fear is to live in harmony with themselves, the society, and the environment. In doing so, they have freedom to realize full potential and achieve excellence in their pursuits. And the principles are: learning happens when one experiences. And we need to get into the minds of students and imprint the light of knowledge and remove ignorance. And the mission is going to be provide a free-thinking and factual learning environment in which the teachers and students are exposed to state-of-the-art knowledge in the prevailing practices and consequences of agriculture, business, education, medicine, media, technology, and the prevailing political, economic, and social orders, to prepare them to devise and develop local conducive conditions for good conduct, sustainable development, and fair governance, to stay in peace and harmony among themselves, the nations, and the environment.
One of the key driving forces at IGH in achieving these goals is the environment of administrative staff. An educational paradigm is achieved through proper management. Mike DeVries is an administrative manager at IGH whose influence teaches our staff that so often we miss our greatest opportunities due to simple misunderstandings. At IGH, it is the participation of our mentors and apprentices in rituals, ceremonies, and studies that allow our individual talents to be shared in a synergistic effort that allow our members to become the light we seek for guidance to a harmonious civilization for all human society. It is these shared activities that inspire our educational opportunities at IGH. Our staff is trained to inspire the minds of those who we teach. Our advisors help us properly balance these goals and opportunities, and our administration creates the structure of a unique institution that makes it all possible.
I came here from Atlanta, Georgia, with my colleague, Dr. Wyatt Treasure, who you heard speaking a few moments ago. And I have a background in medical research, business, and healthcare administration.
Mike DeVries creates this synergy through the members of IGH, and we are inviting you to share this synergy.
You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all.
Imagine living at extraordinary oceanic cities, helping to restore oceanic environments while eliminating land-based population pressures. These cities in the sea may serve as universities and research centers where students study marine sciences. They could be used for ocean farming, mariculture, and mining while maintaining a dynamic balance in the oceanographic environments. Self-sufficient cities in the sea vary in design depending upon their location and function. This undersea observation station permits people to view marine life in its natural habitat. These mariculture and sea farming systems cultivate and raise fish along with other forms of marine life to help meet nutrition needs of the world's people. These structures would permit a free flow of water throughout. Utilizing technology in this way would make it possible for a global society to achieve social advances in worldwide construction in the shortest time possible.
Utopia, if it's ever established, will die, will stagnate. Whereas what I'm talking about
an evolving culture or an emergent culture. I have no notions of a perfect society. I don't know what that means. I know we can do much better than what we've got. I'm no utopian. I'm not a humanist who would like to see everybody living in warmth and harmony. I know that if we don't live that way, we'll kill each other and destroy the earth.
This new lifestyle, while providing leisure and recreation, would also enhance knowledge and creativity for everyone. The measure of success would be the fulfillment of one's personal interests, rather than the acquisition of wealth and self-centered goals. A resource-based economy would not only change our environment to make it clean, efficient, and enjoyable, but it would introduce a new value system appropriate to the direction and aims of the new innovative approach. With education and resources made available to everyone, there would be no limit to the human potential. Everyone would have the freedom to pursue whatever constructive field of endeavor he or she chooses, without the economic limitations that we face today. We are now at a time when decisions must be made if we wish to evolve from a present culture of scarcity, waste, and environmental destruction to a sustainable society of an ecological concern and abundance. A nation without a vision of what the future can be is bound to repeat past errors over and over again. We can create a world where war and want become distant memories in the practical applications that we use to help all our members succeed. In cities that we create with our synergy and the truth that we realize, share, and apply. This is the function of our curriculum at the Institute of Global Harmony, and by teaching our coursework in this fashion, we will create a paradigm shift that will renovate the efficiency of our educational institutions. This renovation will allow for the advancement of human society through a cooperative synergy that we all create. We are the Institute of Global Harmony, and we invite you to join our synergy.